as you guys can see from the title of the video and from my screen right here, we blew the funded account. I'm going to get right into this. I'm going to explain how it happened, maybe why it happened, and yeah. So those of you guys that have been following along, I have been trading a combine for about a month, which I passed the beginning of the new year. Check this out. It took us over a month to pass this combine, and it felt really good. It felt really freaking good to pass this combine, but fortunately we blew it in 4 days. So where did I go wrong? So I think right off the bat, we might have we started this off with too much size, and that kind of, threw us off a little bit. Starting off the account with a $400 loss didn't feel great. And then, I sized down a little bit. And from there, we were on the first week. This wasn't a full week. We had New Year's Eve and all that. But we were down $1,000. So this kind of threw off the mentality a little bit. And a lot of you guys gave great advice saying size down, trade one micro. Keep it low, get back to break even, build a little bit of a buffer. And I listened to you guys. I was really taking that into account. But last night, it was Sunday night, Asia's session opened up, and some voice in my head, guys, got into my head, and it said, ooh, well, wouldn't it be kind of a good idea if we started off the week at break even? So I'm not going to spend too much time on the trades that I took, but while I'm looking at the chart, I want to tell you guys my thought process so you guys could even kind of learn and know what not to do. So last night, let me go on the 5-minute chart just to make this cleaner. I'm going to make this, guys, a super quick video. I just want to show you guys what happened. So I bought a dip buy somewhere around here, hoping for the trade to go up. All right, yeah. Well, it ended up cracking through here, and when it cracked through here, I took a short. Well, this trade that I took right here, even though I told myself that I would not go too much size because it's a funded account, I want to take it more serious, the voice in my head got to me, and when, 7:15, 7:30 p.m. came around, I don't even trade that time, but I said, ooh, why don't we just try this? The daily's a little bit bullish, everything. Like, we could possibly make a good trade here. So I went like 10 contracts in, and my take profit was $800. My stop loss was like over $400. Well, I want to talk about that a little bit because, always in the moment when a trade seems good, or you might be thinking, oh, well, this could be the trade, or even this could relate to if you're thinking about, taking off your max loss limit for the day. Like, oh, well, if I just do it this one time, it could work out, and then I could be good for it. Guys, when does it ever work? And when it does end up working, is it really a good habit to be building? No. So that's a learning lesson for today from this video. But I pretty much thought to myself, well, I'm down over $900 on the account. Let me try to get back to break even with this $800 win. The trade failed, and then we took shorts at the trend line crack, and above it or below that and below the trend line. Then we got wicked back up. That got us down, and that set us off. We were, I think, down, at that point now at $1,600. We had $400 of breathing room until the account was blown. It was a recipe for disaster, guys. I don't even know what the hell happened. Before I knew it, I was 15 contracts MNQ, and we blew that freaking account. We blew it. It got so bad to the point where I was those 15 contracts in. I ran out of the room. I didn't even want to see it. I literally ran out of the room, and I said, oh, well, it seems like a good time to make a meal. I'll just check back in a little bit. I came back. It was blown. So going forward, I'm not actually quitting, guys. Sorry if it's a little bit of a clickbait, but I'm not quitting. It actually motivates me more after this to not keep screwing up because, the one time where something going against your rules feels good, it's the time you're going to blow your account. It always seems good in the moment, like, ooh, let me try this, let me do this. It never ends up working out. So, this brings me back to my point. So, when I want to go back to this picture really quick, a lot of you guys were telling me, and I agree with you, that I was over trading a lot. You know, like 33 trades in a day, 15 trades in a day, 25 trades in a day, 23, 31. That's crazy. And I even admitted I was over trading, but I want to explain why I think I'm having that issue. And maybe, I don't know, why some other people might be having it as well. I'm curious to your guys' thoughts. So, you know, giving a little bit of a history about myself. A few years ago, I found out about the stock market, was trading it. You know, I was under PDT, so I was trading shares under PDT, and you know, I didn't have 25 grand to be over PDT. So those of you guys that know about the PDT rule, you can only make 3 trades per week, or you know, whatever, pretty much 3 trades per week. Well, that forced me to be extremely selective and only pick quality setups. And you know, it worked, guys. Like, that PDT rule forced me to say, well, do I want to waste my trade on this crappy setup, or should I wait till I see something that's perfect? And you know, sometimes it was really frustrating. Sometimes it sucked. I was like, you know, I missed out on this trade because I was wanting to try to find a better one, and it ended up happening. But man, sorry, that was, I don't know if that sound was, but pretty much my point being is I got used to that for a while, but then I found out about futures and being able to trade unlimited times per day and being able to make as many trades as you want. I've been going crazy. Like, sorry, let me close this out. But I've been going crazy. I have, you know, like if we go back to my one video, this was the one of me blowing it. 88 trades in a day. When my long, that is crazy to me. I don't even know how that 100 trades in a day. I don't even know how that's possible, guys. That was just disturbing. Like, I don't even I don't know what the hell happened. But, you know, we've gotten a little bit better. But oh, you guys weren't supposed to see that. So that brings me to my next point. Well, actually, I'll show you guys that in a second. But pretty much, I got to go back to my old school ways and pretty much take, if I have to, trade similar to the way of when I was underneath the PDT rule with trading shares. And if it means 2 to 3 trades a week, so be it. So we're going to be, you know, trading A+ setups. And, you know, it's easy for me to talk. And I've noticed that I've been talking a lot, guys. And I got to actually do action. I got to actually follow my rules and stop talking, saying I'm going to do this, do that, you know. It gets old, and I get it. So, you know, we're going to be trading setups, and I have a, you know, a checklist that I want to make, or that I have actually, that, you know, we'll follow. And yeah, but so, yeah, guys, I have another combine. Now, this is where it's a little bit interesting. That combine is passed. I got that combine to 53,000. We are still in the fight. Now you may say, wait, how are you at 53K? You're only $100 on the day. Well, that's kind of what led to this account being blown a bit, and I will tell you guys about that right now. So I wasn't really including this in my videos too much because I just wanted to kind of open up a combine on the side, and I was thinking, all right, well, you know what, we could trade it a little bit, maybe trade that one off YouTube and not really show that to the world, kind of. Oh, it's snowing outside, guys. I'm from the Northeast. I'm in New York, Long Island, and it is snowing out right now. Yeah, pretty much I was just going to try to, I don't know if I was going to try to degen this or just whatever, like YOLO it. I don't know what my plans really were, but we were trading that on the side. I didn't even want to really talk about that too much, but I guess now is a good time to bring it up. Yeah, we took a few trades on Thursday, a few trades on Friday, and we were sizing up a little bit more. We were trading with like pretty decent size, but we passed this account. Now, I passed this account Sunday night. I passed this account, and once I passed this account, I got that idea, well, why don't I try to get this, my first funded, well, technically just my one funded account. Why don't I try to get that to break even? And I don't know if by trading this account, maybe that was what gave me like a bad thought process, and said, well, you know what, I could risk my funded account now because I have another one that I could activate, which isn't good. Give me a second, guys. But yeah, so I passed this right when I passed this account. I made those other trades. Like I was trading this at 712, yeah, and then yeah, I passed that at 725. If you go to this Express account, yeah, literally, right as I passed that account, I started taking trades and ended up blowing it. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind, guys. Where if you are on one account now, everybody's different, but if you're on one account and you're thinking, let me open another one and I could take my I could take my bad habits out on that account. I mean, it's gonna work for some people, and that will work, but for other people, and like myself, once another account gets introduced to my mind, I kind of start to disregard my initial one and put more focus on that, and bad habits could mix into the two. So I don't want to blame it. I don't want to make excuses for the reason this account's blown, because truthfully, I went against my rules. I shouldn't have done that. So yeah, I want to say that it was because I passed this that I didn't value this account as much, but we shouldn't have done that nonetheless. So yeah, trying to think what else I wanted to say in this video. That's really it, guys. So I appreciate you all watching. I appreciate all the comments you guys leave, and the feedback, and honestly the great advice. I don't want you guys to think that I'm just ignoring it and not listening to it. I actually am. I know I listen to it, and I read everything you guys say, and I appreciate everybody's time and all the comments that you guys leave. It means a lot to me, and even when I'm having down days, you guys being there to be like, yo, you got this, let's go, it's just a start. So with that being said, I'm gonna end this video. And I just wanted to say, let's see if I could actually make the changes I keep claiming I will do and will make, because, I'm sick of talking about it. Let's get more, let's just be a better trader 2025. I'm glad we're still in the fight. 2025 has just begun. So will I blow the new account? Follow on to find out. Thanks for watching, guys.